Before generating leads, before setting up your action plan, understanding what you are doing at the ground level first, the fundamentals and the first principles are essential. I find some agents are unorganized. They find themselves chasing that lead or running after that lead with no direction because they haven't simplified what is a lead. I was inspired to do this video after being a longtime subscriber to Alex Hormozi, and I love his approach to keeping things simple. In this video, let's talk on what he touches on in his latest book, mainly his 2-4 boxes, which are amazing, and I'm going to build on this and also simplify it that applies to us as realtors. I'm going to do my best to give you really good visual displays of, again, the first principles of understanding a lead and growing your business. Just quickly, I'm Callum Moore, eXp Realty Real Estate Broker here in Ontario. And if you find these videos helpful, consider liking and subscribing. It means an absolute ton to me, but let's just dive right into the video. First, the core 4, examples of what they are, then we get into lead getters and growing our business. These are the 4 here: one-on-one to friendlies, one-on-one to strangers, one-to-many friendlies, and one-to-many strangers. What is this, right? One-to-one, of course, and one-to-many. First on the list is one-on-one to friendlies. This is your SOI, your sphere of influence. Get as many names as you can into your CRM, or at the very least, a Google Sheet for now. This is family, this is friends, co-workers, this is your barber even, this is a mechanic, anyone you know that you can possibly be doing business with that you know that's close to your sphere. Get their name, email, socials, and ideally phone number and address into your database. And what are we doing? Phone call, text, email, DM, handwritten letter, drop by. If you are new, it's that you joined amazing people at your new brokerage and you can help them specifically. And if you are established, if you are an established agent, don't hesitate to reintroduce yourself. What are you doing lately? Maybe you have changed which area you specialize in, what type of extra value you are giving clients and future clients now. This is your one-on-one to friendlies. Second on the list, one-on-one to strangers. In our industry, just to keep it simple, the big 2 are door knocking and cold calling. Whatever you do in our industry, in our high ticket real estate sales, which is essentially emotional sales, emotional buys, emotional sells, do your best to think relationship first, transactions second. Build that relationship first with cold audiences. If you go back to one-on-one to friendlies, of course we are always building our relationships, but that is a warm audience. Our crew has some absolute amazing door knocking and cold calling scripts, and I actually have a really good video I'll put in the cards here on my exact door knocking script. Use it, make it your own, start building those relationships, start getting referrals and listings. That video should have 1 million views by now. Third on the list, one-on-one to many friendlies. What is this? This is posting content, isn't it? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I'll add weekly or monthly emails on here as well. These are friends, followers, and subscribers. Okay, so this can be extremely powerful, especially over time. Platforms where you can post one to many friendlies, but the platform, the algorithm itself can take that to additional strangers. That is pretty sweet. You know me, of course, by now. My favorite is the platform you are on right now, YouTube. I can make content that my subscribers will see, but I'm always thinking ranking on this search engine for this algorithm to do work for me to get me more friendlies. If you are a realtor or soon to be realtor and you're thinking about starting your own YouTube channel literally from scratch, look to my YouTube real estate brand and lead mastery course in the description below. It's exactly how I built 2 of the biggest YouTube channels in the real estate space from A to Z. There is so much value in that course, and there's actually a promotion on right now where we'll make your personalized subgraphics for you and your outro. Look to that link in the description below. That is actually a huge value link for the YouTube subscribers for the time being. Okay, so one-to-many friendlies is of course super fun, but don't think you're gonna make an Instagram post or 2 and start getting listings. It takes strategy, effort, and consistency. Last of the core 4 is one-to-many strangers. This is essentially running paid ads, isn't it? If you are going to be going down a paid ad route, be sure to know what you're doing. Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, benches, buses, billboards, just to name a few. You will generate leads, of course, but the conversions will happen in the sales calls, the follow-up, and the retargeting. Okay, those are the core before, let's get into the lead getters. Lead getters are people that let other people know about your business on your behalf. This can be the greatest amount of leverage in growing your real estate business long term. So in our industry, the best by far of the four you see here is customers, getting referrals from clients we have done business with. Keeping front of mind and growing an amazing referral-based real estate business is not just great business money-wise, of course, but it's great business quality of life wise. Stay front of mind with socials, of course, your weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly email, do annual parties, do drop-bys and drop-offs. Let them know that your business is thriving. If you're new, let them know that your business is starting and keep them educated on your local market. Next on the list is agencies. So we can work with agencies to generate us leads, either pay per lead or pay through our commission. Some agencies' business is that they will send leads to you, and if you convert that lead into an actual sale, they will take 25 to 50% of your commission. What makes people hesitant on this one is, one, you may get very poor leads for what you pay for, and two, if you convert a lead and give up, let's say 30% of your commission, while we as realtors that are working in high ticket sales, here in Ontario, for instance, we do make very big commissions, and if you find yourself giving up $5,000 to $7,000 of a commission, you may think to yourself, how many leads could I have generated with that amount of money? The answer is a ton. Still though, can be fantastic business, of course. Okay, for the next two, employees and affiliates, this is why you're watching this, because I'm making it specific for realtors. These can be a little tricky because we have rules, regulations, and code of ethics to follow. However, at the end, I will show you a really good way to use affiliates. First, employees. So we can use employees to, say, drop off postcards or flyers, help us at open houses, or assist us in business in general, but we can't use them to help us trade in real estate. They cannot even have a discussion as a unlicensed registrant, an employee, with other potential clients or clients about real estate, about trading in real estate. So again, our rules, regulations, and code of ethics hinder us there to a certain extent, whereas Alex Hormozi selling a book, it does not. Affiliates, same thing with Alex's book. He can of course use affiliates to sell this book or help him sell this book and pay them a fee, actual cash fee. We as registrants cannot pay a cash fee to an unregistered person in exchange for a referral. It's getting into that shady area. Professional agencies, yes, but we can't, say, pay a YouTuber, an influencer, or even let's say our neighbor comes to us and says, I can bring you 10 clients, will you give me 15% of your sales? We cannot do that. However, what we can do in this industry, which is very similar to having affiliates, is business-to-business referrals between us, realtors. For instance, myself and my partners, we are specialists in Waterloo Region. We know every square inch of this place. If you are watching this in, say, Niagara Falls, and you are a specialist in Niagara Falls, but you have a client looking to buy or even sell here in Waterloo Region, you can reach out to us, make the introduction to us and our high level of client service, and we will take over the business for you. We will do everything for you, and you will get 25% of all commissions. Referral partnerships is something I'm super passionate about because we are not specialists in all areas. If we have clients looking outside of Waterloo Region, we love to refer them to you. There is nothing more empowering than that. No money spent on gas, no research in an area, say on schools, neighborhoods, stores, anything like that, for a transaction that you may never work in that area again. Pass them off to us. Make your thousands of dollars for doing so. Go back to your day. That is fantastic business. Reach out to us here if you want to set up a referral partnership. We are always looking for amazing agents and brokers to do business with in Ontario, but essentially around the world here at eXp Realty. Okay, so that is the brilliant Alex Hormozi's 2 boxes, but for us, real estate agents and brokers. I really hope that helped give you the first principles of what a lead is. Reach out on any of this at all if you have any questions. You can DM, email, comment on this video. I get back to everyone. Again, my name's Callum Moore, eXp Realty real estate broker here in Ontario, and we'll see you in the next one.